When is it time to hire an aesthetic practice manager? Welcome, everyone. Are you feeling spread thin, overwhelmed, or stagnant in your aesthetic business? You may be missing the signs that it's time to hire a practice manager. But don't worry, in today's training, we're going to address your concerns about affordability, showcase the massive benefits of having the right practice manager, and empower you to streamline operations, boost your revenue, and win back time to create the business and lifestyle that you desire. Okay, so let's talk about why is it crucial to have someone steering that ship with accountability and structure. So even when you think you can't afford it, picture this. Your aesthetic business is like a ship on a vast ocean, but you have no captain to navigate and guide it. So your ship is adrift and it's susceptible to aimless wandering and potential disaster. Well, maybe not disaster, but you may be feeling like you're wearing too many hats, right? You're overwhelmed. You don't get to spend enough time with your family, and you don't know what to do. So in this, we want to look at how can we bring that structure on, right? We want to think that maybe we're too busy and our providers aren't busy enough, right? This leads us to think that maybe we need to hire a front desk person, another one, or maybe we need to invest in more marketing dollars. But what you truly need is an experienced practice manager. A dedicated manager is going to serve as the captain of your ship and provide the necessary direction, accountability, and structures to ensure that your business stays on course, that it reaches its goals and missions. They're the ones with a watchful eye on the horizon that are going to spot potential challenges, opportunities, and make these strategic decisions to navigate you through them. So it's going to be crucial to have someone to hold accountable your team and to develop those systems and structure, even when you think you can't afford it. So without leadership, your business may be struggling, and you might find yourself consistently fighting fires, dealing with issues as they arise. We're being reactive rather than proactive. And this is where your practice manager, the right practice manager, comes in. So let me share some examples of our Systems to Scale program clients. So we had one client, and we're moving through our structure. We're building our systems. We're developing our policies and procedures. We're checking off all the boxes, and I'm just not seeing the results, right? I know our program delivers. I know it gives results, and I can't understand, what are we doing? And once we delved into it and we looked a little harder, what we found was that no one was holding the team accountable. We are creating these systems. We are expecting results. We are giving them the goals, and nothing's happening because there's no one holding your team accountable for implementation, right? There's no one helping your team achieve the goals that you've given them. We've said, this is what we want you to do. Now go do it. But there's no one guiding them, giving them action items, like following up with them, right? There's no one making sure that these things happen for our client. Are we reaching back out to them? What are we doing to increase that revenue, to go after that growth? Who is pushing your teammates, your team members to work together to drive the business forward, right? So once we were able to bring on a practice manager, we started to see this. We started to see things move, right? Now we're slowly trekking down the road, and we're getting to those, we're checking off those things, but we're seeing the results that I know that we can see with the right leadership. Another client wanted more time. So they onboarded with Systems to Scale, and they have a flourishing practice. They're doing well, but they are in their practice all the time. They cannot step away. They can't travel. They can't spend more time with their family. So what did we do? We looked at the roles and responsibilities. We broke it down. We changed things and shifted things within the team members. And then we onboarded and recruited a practice manager. And now what we're seeing is that this owner is able to travel. She's able to step away from her practice, and it's still growing. It's still moving. It's as if she was still there. The next thing we've seen is revenue. So We see so many clients who are providers, but they're also owners. And this is an overwhelming task. They're doing multiple jobs, wearing multiple hats. And it is vital for them to get a practice manager on board so that they can take those operational duties off of them. Because we know that providers who are exceptional and want to start their own med spa, have their own practice, need to still be in the room. They still need to be treating clients because that's how they generate revenue. So when we pull them out of that role and now they are stuck doing accountability and following up with clients and doing payroll and doing reviews, and they're losing that time in the room, which equals revenue. So we know that providing these treatments with experienced, excellent providers is what's going to increase that for us. This also means that if they are doing and they're performing services and doing operations, a lot of times things are being missed or their team leads are stressed out. So this is where a competent practice manager could step into all of these situations and give you back your time and increase your revenue. They would implement clear protocols. They're going to ensure that every client is efficiently taken care of, and therefore we're going to drive that revenue quickly. So having someone at the helm with accountability and structure, again, so important, is essential for driving that needle and squeezing every last drop of potential out of your business. They're the ones who implement systems and processes to streamline operations, boost efficiency, and maximize revenue. They're going to not only hold themselves accountable, but their teams accountable for their actions and ensure that everyone is working towards that goal. So we see this every day in Systems to Scale. Our clients on board with us and they have a manager. They may have a manager. If they don't, we're encouraging that. But if they do, maybe they're not an experienced manager. Maybe they've not been in this field before. Maybe they've come to us with experience in another way, but they just need help systematizing, prioritizing, knowing what to do. We see it all the time. And as we start to walk through the steps of the program, we see these things start to happen. We see the revenue increase. We see their memberships explode. We see the upselling of their comprehensive treatment plans. And we see these results in our numbers. However, the number one thing that I have seen the most with my clients when we start to build out these systems to have an experienced expert manager on site in their practice is their calmness. You know, a lot of them came to us like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm at the end of my rope, right? I need help. So they take this journey with us and now we're on calls and we're laughing and we're getting things done and we're moving forward and we're checking off those boxes and we're moving in the right direction. So remember, when considering the role of a practice manager, it is essential to emphasize the need for experience and expertise over simply filling a position. A seasoned practice manager isn't just someone occupying a space in your organization. They're the linchpin that holds everything together, ensuring efficiency, profitability, and growth. In the context of your business, an experienced practice manager is going to understand the nuances of this industry, and there are several. They're going to be able to navigate these challenges with ease and drive strategic initiatives to propel your aesthetic practice forward. They're the solution, right, to the overwhelming demands that you face as a business owner. They are going to be capable of streamlining your operations, optimizing revenue, and fostering that supportive environment for your team, right? This is going to give you the opportunity to scale. This is going to give you the opportunity to sell your business down the road. They are going to help you when it's time to hire and prioritize experience when you hire your practice manager. Because it's not about just having someone there. It's about having the right person who can truly make a difference. So even when you think you can't afford it, investing in leadership is a non-negotiable. It's the difference between drifting aimlessly or moving towards success. Remember that in the world of business, the cost of not having effective leadership far outweighs the investment in having it. So I hope this framework gives you some valuable insights into the importance of effective leadership and the role of an experienced practice manager in your aesthetic business. And by implementing these clear communication protocols, delegating responsibilities, fostering collaborative work with your team and a collaborative work environment, you can drive success to achieve your business goals. So thank you for joining me for our live coaching call today. And remember that there is no magic wand. You have to go out there, you have to create the business and the lifestyle that you desire. All right, thanks for joining us, everyone. If you loved this training, make sure you share it with your team and other med spas that can benefit. You can catch the replay on our YouTube channel. To get access to more free trainings that can help you grow your med spa, visit our Linktree in our social bio, and be sure to join us live every Wednesday at 2:30 Central Time, same place. Find us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Thanks, everyone.